They're 2-0. They score a big win here tonight, knocking off Culver-Stockton 104-71, and we're joined by the head coach, Bob Burchert. And, Coach, your thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, I think the thing I was happiest with was the energy level and the enthusiasm match last night, Tex, and that was something that we really talked about. And I think they came out on the defensive end, were really, really active. A lot of good hand pressure out there, and it really got us into a flow early.
Coach, was control of the flow the important thing for your team in this game? It seemed like it was a helter-skelter pace early in the game for sure, but your club was able to control themselves maybe a little more than your opponent?
Well, I do think we figured it was going to be a game of pace. They changed their lineup, played really big to start. It's the first time we've seen any significant amount of zone. I thought our guys handled that well. I thought Nathan Biggs had a really nice game, particularly against guys, that were really tall.
How does he get it done down low inside? I made a reference to Greg Stegman, but Biggs is doing it maybe a little closer to the bucket than Stegman we used to battle down low.
There's a great comparison there, Tex. And, I think one of the things about Nathan is he stays on balance. If you watch him play a lot, he has really got great body control for a guy his size. And I think you saw that in some of the moves he was making today.
You guys shared the ball again tonight, didn't they?
We did, and I'm really happy about that. They do like to play together, and you can see that about how the ball moves.
I got to ask, what do you talk about when you're up 26 at the half in a game?
About being really consistent, Tex, and not changing, who you are because of the scoreboard. And we talk about that a lot. I think having a mature team helps because they understand how important it is to be consistent in who we are.
Preston Whitfield with another strong game. He just makes things happen, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's really an attacking player. Actually, to have him and Nick and Hank as well, actually on the wings, really takes a lot of pressure off of Jackson because they put a lot of pressure on the defense.
Your thoughts on the weekend, Coach? You go 2-0 and two really dominating victories.
Well, it was a great way to start, Tex. I was really happy to see our team, and it's really the first look at it in uniform, out in front of people, and in the gym. And I like what I saw. We got a lot of work to do, obviously, and Thomas and Matt were saying we got a lot of film clips to show, but it was a great way to get things going.
And you come right back on Wednesday with Westminster.
We do, and we'll put this one in its box and get back to work and see if we can get everybody to a high level. And I want to say I think we're starting to see comfort. We talked about in the pregame, Jalen Olds today, looked more comfortable on the court, and I think the more action he gets, the more those highlight plays you're going to start seeing from him.
Are we going to see some things from him like maybe we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like Malik Ray?
Well, he's got the similar type athleticism, different position on the floor, but he looked comfortable out there, and I think it just takes a while for new guys to get there.
Thanks for the time.
Thank you, Tex.
Bob Burchert, head coach of the Cougars. They win it here tonight.